All right, guys, today I'm gonna show you exactly what I'm eating 14 weeks out on a training day. I start my morning off with 40 minutes of cardio on the elliptical. We do have an elliptical here at home. Once I finish off my cardio, meal one is usually between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. And that consists of 85 grams of cream of rice, 50 grams of whey isolate, and 1 banana, as well as 2 whole eggs and 2 rice cakes. Okay, so typically this is my largest meal of the day, and we are training in about an hour and a half. So I usually have this as my pre-workout meal on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. Friday, because it is a busier day for me, I'll usually train after 2 meals. And yeah, this is probably my favorite meal of the day as well.
I know.
We're back from the gym, post-workout meal. This is meal 2. Right now it is 1:15. So usually I have this meal between 12 and 1 o'clock. We're running a little bit behind, but this is meal 2. And what we have is 100 grams of jasmine rice. Yes, only 100 grams. 200 grams of cooked chicken breast. We have 50 grams of tomato, some shredded lettuce, and a little bit of coleslaw mix. You'll notice my next 3 meals, like this meal and my next 2 to 3 meals, are pretty basic, pretty straightforward bodybuilder meals. But right now my calories are on the lower side because right now we're just trying to get my weight down. I do have to make a weight cut or a weight cap of 208. So we are getting a little bit more aggressive with the food and the calories have come down. So meals like this, where I have a little bit more volume from vegetables or like the shredded lettuce, coleslaw mix, it definitely helps keep me satiated throughout the day. But yeah, that is meal 2. I'm gonna get into this now and I'll catch up with you guys for meal 3. 4 o'clock and getting into meal 3. So what we have is 100 grams of jasmine rice, 200 grams of extra lean ground beef, or for my American friends, it's 90-10 ground beef. We have 50 grams of tomato, some shredded lettuce, a little bit of coleslaw mix, and some pickles on top. And then I put some mustard and some truffle seasoning on top as well. So that's what we have for meal 3. This is one of my favorite meals. It's my like quote unquote beef burger bowl. And yeah, it is one of my favorite meals of the day. So I'm gonna get into this and then I'll catch up with you for meal 4. 7:15 right now, just getting into meal 4. And normally I have this meal around 6 o'clock, but we had to leave the house today, unfortunately. We had a house showing. As you can see, the couch I'm sitting on, this is part of the staging. But just getting into meal 4, and what we have is these protein balls. So this is 40 grams of whey isolate, 60 grams of oatmeal, and I actually make these into these protein balls because it's super easy to pull them out of the fridge or the freezer whenever you want, and you have your meal ready. So I will prep these up ahead of time, and they're awesome for on the go or traveling. So this is a meal that, you know, sometimes I'll do it this way, sometimes I'll just have a bowl of oatmeal with protein in it, but this definitely changes it up and keeps things interesting. Or if I'm doing client work, it's perfect because I can just, you know, work and get my meal at the same time. So this is meal 4 going down at 7:15, and I'll catch up with you guys for meal 5. All right, guys, it is 8:45. 8:45, and we have meal 5. A little bit behind. Usually I have this meal around 8 o'clock, but that's okay. What we have here is 100 grams of jasmine rice, 200 grams of cooked chicken breast. We have the shredded lettuce and coleslaw mix, the usual. I did it a little bit differently this time. I put the lettuce on the bottom, and then the rice on top, and then cucumbers, and then the chicken, and then the secret sauce, which is the G Hughes sweet chili, which I mixed up with a little bit of soy sauce. And it makes kind of like this sweet, spicy, salty type, kind of like an Asian-inspired, almost like a teriyaki on top. So this is going down here at 8:45, meal 5. I don't make it too often, but when I do, damn, it hits. All right, so I'm getting into this. I'm gonna do some client work, and then I'll catch up with you guys for meal 6. Damn, that's good. That is good. Really good. Hey, brother. Just looked over your check-in here and definitely think we're on the right track. Pretty happy with the visuals here. Only changes here are gonna be pull carbs down here on rest day just a little bit. But other than that, man, you know, continue executing.
This camera's like, look at this. I'm like, that's so much better than what I've seen.
All right, guys, 10 o'clock, and we're about to wrap this up. We have meal 6 here, which is a Ninja Creamy, and we have 50 grams of whey isolate. There's 40 grams equivalent of oats with a couple of other ingredients in here. Now, I'm not gonna tell you what those are just yet, but you're definitely gonna wanna subscribe because I have another video dropping next week, which will be all of my prep recipes. So if you liked any of the meals from today and wanna know how to make them or get inspired by some of the other creations that I have in the arsenal, you're definitely gonna wanna subscribe. And if you enjoyed today's video, give it a like, and I'm gonna get into this because this looks really good. Catch you guys in the next one.
The fast life, the fast living. They see the ambition, they know I'm past driven. Look, we are not the same, this is not a game. I've been swerving through the city in and out of lanes. Yeah, cause if I see it, then